Welcome to Movie Speeching. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take good care. Warriors of Future is the name of the movie. Please like and subscribe to get every update. In the year 2055, a team of soldiers wearing EXO's mechanized suits are on a mission to destroy unknown entities that have spread throughout their chaotic city. A DEC-trained soldier, Tyler explains the events that led to the Earth's doomsday scenario as he recalls being with his only daughter a long time ago due to the mass production of robots advanced military for warfare in the last century. Temperatures have increased globally and spreading pollution has destroyed the ecological balance of the Earth. The atmosphere is now ruined due to high toxicity. Many babies are born with birth defects and die soon after. After sadly revealing that his daughter was one of the children tasked with protecting the planet from poison, the world's former governments ordered the construction of large domes known as Skynet over their cities. The city is currently classified as a digital or Skynet construction zone across Hong Kong. Known as B-16, a giant meteorite containing an alien tentacled plant later known as Pandora fell from the sky. It emerged from the rock and devastated the surrounding area to taking root and thriving when exposed to water. This plant gradually took over more city areas because ironically it was discovered to have the ability to purify polluted areas on Earth because mysterious reasons. He then reveals that Pandora's ultimate effect on the planet is unknown, although he hopes humanity will stop it. Tyler currently works for ASU, which is local. The commander of the B-16 military force, Commander Johnson Chang, joins him when they are given the new mission of stopping Pandora from growing as the two have some fun banter. A military helicopter lands on the runway carrying Colonel Tam Bing, who will oversee their operations. Tyler assembles his air combat unit, including Junior Officer Connor Kwong, who has a rocky relationship with radio operator Lucy. Moments later, Chang and Tam meet with B-16 Commander-in-Chief, Xiao Li, the architect of the Skynet project, to report on the current situation regarding Pandora, based on satellite reports. Two strong storms are entering the area, which will benefit the factory and its expansion. Thank you for introducing Dr. Chan Chong Chong, who have developed a genetic bullet virus P7 and 9 that must be released inside the alien plant's gun to leave it defenseless but still able to purify the air. The mission could fail, so Colonel Tam revealed that the backup plan was to detonate the bomb from the air using an Orca bomber within a radius of 14 kilometers before the second rain hit. This method would have completely destroyed the plant, but would have likely killed at least 160,000 people in the surrounding area, as no evacuation plan had been made before. After hearing this, Chang is speaking out against sacrificing innocent lives to solve the problem. Their problem, but Tam explains that they cannot spread panic and fear to keep the other 5 million citizens safe. Chang relented and accepted the assignment when Commander Lee became operational. The commander and Tam went to the ACU conference room and briefed everyone. On gun camera placement plan explains the 4 steps that must be taken for successful operation. The first step is for the ACU and mechanical departments to wait for direction to the central building. The contrast agent then bombards during the first shower. Pandora absorbs the bomb. Airborne units should scan and search for guns. The final step is when the contrast bomb converges with the alien plant. The gun robot will fire gene bullets inside to start the editing process before the second rain hits. Tyler expressed his concern on the response time of plants to viruses. Believing that the ACU will be in danger if they stay in the meantime, the camera reacts angrily, saying that they must accept the uncertain outcome as long as they can continue to follow the liaison officer. Commander Chin reiterated his earlier point that they must succeed in this mission to prevent Plan B from happening until moments later. ASU boarded their respective Skyfish aircraft to carry out their mission when Tyler retrieves a valuable medal in his cockpit. He joins soldiers Connor and Lincoln when they are tasked with escorting the Orca plane that will carry the P7 and 9 viruses to the alien flora. While on the crowded streets of B-16, Team ACU's old companion, the Skunk, is now a nomad watching from below as the Skyfish moves toward that location. Memories of her last time with Tyler and Commander Chang begin to flood back, revealing a sour end to their friendship. Then, in the first rain, the first phase of the mission went its way. Plan. Unfortunately, the factory begins attacking the air units, forcing Tyler and his men to fly away and dodge most of the falling Skyfish units, except for the 086, which Tyler carefully dispatches. While the plane is being destroyed by the factory's tendrils, he makes a last-ditch effort to fly himself and his men to a low altitude and land somewhere at the command center. Chang ordered the robots inside the Orca transport ship to assist in the cleanup operation, but the unit was unaware. Commander Lee secretly sabotages the Orca by remotely accessing one of the military robots to kill the people on board and force the entire ship to crash into a building just before his plane crashes. Tyler manages to locate the factory gun on the scanner. The consequences left for Lincoln, critically injured, but the men freed themselves from the burning rubble and walked outside to a nearby abandoned hospital to recover inside the command center. Tam is discouraged by the mission's outcome and loses contact with Tyler's group before initiating Plan B. Chang asks her to give him 3 hours to locate the men and get the gun while Tang orders Lucy to investigate the failed mission to find out why the signal was cut. Chang then drives a military vehicle into the city's slums in search of a skunk, who is at first reluctant to join him but relents when given his old artillery weapon, a ray gun he uses as Lieutenant Skunk ACU hopes Tyler will forgive him because his past negligence during one of their previous missions led to dire consequences. Meanwhile, Connor and Tyler put Lincoln on the gurney while they changed into their EXO suits before searching all the rooms for medical supplies. Tyler goes to the pharmacy, where he hears strange noises near a shelf, followed by a scene of something scurrying about while he locates the noise. He comes across a rabbit-stuffed animal that reminds him of the toy he gave to his girl when she was alive. Seeing a mantis-like creature rush at Lincoln and kill him, the young soldier panics and quickly hides in the morgue while Tyler confronts another creature inside the pharmacy by shooting one person dead. He then arrives at the emergency room just in time to save an orphan, Pansy, who was hiding under one of the operating tables. The girl looks vaguely similar in some way while Chang and the skunk locate Tyler and advise headquarters to gather units to the abandoned hospital while the previous search walkers do. He rushed into the hallway, killing one of the creatures with an axe. With Tyler's help, the men advance to where Chang intervenes and orders him to find a way out of the hospital before more creatures appear. He then goes to a corner and blows up the wall, allowing his teammates and the girl to escape while they escape the mantis-like creatures that the group leads to the Orca crash site to get ammo gleaned from B-16 headquarters. Commander Lee becomes impatient and orders Tam to follow Plan B. Suddenly, Connor transmits a report analyzing the gun's location, continuing the mission when he finds Lucy on the radio, as she begged him to stay alive and repair her watch. Safely en route to the accident site, Tyler and the skunk briefly quarrel as the two reminisce about their broken 30-year friendship. Chang informs Tyler that they must succeed in finding the gun. To prevent Plan B from killing innocent civilians when reaching the building where the Orca crashed, Connor of Lucy Radio informs her that there are flaws in the robots they are transporting. The emergency soldier Bottom then volunteers to bring the change to look for the lost box while Tyler stays with the skunk thinking of comfort. The little girl fearfully reveals that she was abandoned by her mother while looking for medicine, making Tyler shed tears as she recalled her last moments. Chang then climbs to the top of the building where Jinan bullet casings are left on the railing. Luckily, Tyler follows him and save him after swinging themselves over the edge. After jumping high enough, they find the open bullet and a Gene bullet still intact on the seat of a truck using a fire hose. Chang tries to get through to the other side as Tyler pulls him. Unfortunately, the truck falls down along with the two soldiers who survive, but are forced to defend themselves against the aliens in the area where they advance towards Connor's location, and saves him from being run over next to the truck when the skunk appears to save them with his ray gun. Luckily, everyone got out alive, escaped from the tight corners of the collapsing building after successfully recovering the ball. Connor shows the group the grenade pin left at the crash site, indicating that the robots bombed the Orca. When examining footage of the robot's severed head, they found evidence that Lee had intentionally faked the mission to destroy Pandora and continue building the Skynets. Chang immediately contacts Commander Lee to confront him, revealing that the team has enough evidence to charge him even though he begs him to reconsider. Lee suggests that to defeat him, they will have to face his machines consisting of an Enigma and a unit of hunters under his command. He then intercepts the signal preventing ACU headquarters from tracking them further. The team is unable to accept the challenge and confront the robots independently as the skunk drives his vehicle on the skyway. Enigma appeared and chased them at full speed. He then tries to dodge the bullets while the men slow the robot down with frag grenades. The crab-like robot suddenly sent a text message. The missiles are destroyed by countermeasures built into their vehicles. Enigma opened one of the doors despite their efforts and shot the men as he tried to crash into the squad car. 3 more robots of Commander Lu fell from the air and tried to get inside from above. Chang grabs the pulse rifle and temporarily eliminates Enigma. Then he and Tyler take on the humanoid robots, who are quite proficient in combat. Luckily, through an incredible team effort, they were able to destroy each of the 3 robots when the skunk jumped the vehicle over a bridge that was hit by a missile just as they reached it. On the other side, the Enigma unit grabbed them from the bumper and tried to pull them down, realizing that they had to complete the mission. Chang gives Tyler the gene bullet and sacrifices himself by jumping out of the car to disable the robot's shotgun, causing it to lose its grip and fall. The group was still in shock when they stepped off the bridge. Fortunately, Chang survived but was seriously injured while at ACU headquarters. Tam checked the satellite feed and saw the second rainstorm approaching, so she ordered everyone around to prepare Orca 2 for Plan B, which is important to Commander Lou Delight as he prepares Timorese unit for combat while the surviving members reach the gun sweep location. Lucy gives evidence to Tam at headquarters that Timra was responsible for jamming the communications, while Tyler orders Connor to blow it up, pokes a hole in the gun, and tells Pansy to hide on one of the buses, assuring her that he will return. He then teams up with Skunk to lure Tima close enough to destroy her signal jammer and restore communications. When they execute this plan, the robot retaliates using its pulse gun, evading the streets. Luckily, Tyler jumps on top of him and takes out the jammer, erases the signal at headquarters, and downloads evidence against Layden Skunk. He buys the group time by distracting them with his rails gun. Despite the robot's rugged exterior resisting blasts, Connor detonates a bomb, creating a hole in the ground leading straight to the gun, at which point he limps back to the bus where Pansy is fighting. Then Tyler briefly fights another humanoid robot and smashes it to a pulp. Inspired to save Pansy in honor of his late daughter, Skun survives by using his weapon to envelop Timra with a cluster bomb and destroy her just as time is running out. When the second rain came, Chang returns after saving Pansy and Connor inside the team bus. Then immediately contact Tam so she can pause Plan B when the tree grows stronger and expands its scope of operations due to storms. Chang dived into the hole and located the gun chamber as he entered. He discovers glowing alien eggs guarded by mantis-like creatures that reveal their nest location when he insults Commander Lee. He throws gene bullets into the gun that spreads the P7 and 9 viruses to prevent the alien plants from growing further. ACU headquarters and the people of B16 rejoice as Pandora is finally under control after giving one last smile of defeat. Commander Lee committed suicide to avoid going to prison. A week passes as Dr. Chan successfully modifies Pandora's genes while purifying the atmosphere with clean air for the first time in years. Tyler took charge of cleaning the group's armored vehicle while Pansy and Connor decorated the side with the now approved colorful design in the ACU skunk haircut and appearance change. The film ends with Chang and Tyler accepting a new mission and traveling to the moon to fulfill a once-held dream. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.